What a day.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Christian from Austria and I'm going to start a vlog about landscape photography. Many friends on Instagram asked me how I took the image or why I took the image in the way I did, and some also asked me why I don't have a YouTube channel. And then I thought by myself, well, I go out anyway for photography, so why not vlogging? And tomorrow I will go to a mountain hike in the mountains of Schladming, and I were really happy if you could come with me, then I can show you how a typical day of landscape photography looks like for me. And by the way, excuse me for the light, but I've ordered a studio light, but it isn't arrived. Very good morning. It's 5:15 a.m. officially, and I'm already on the way to location. It's a drive of around an hour and 40 minutes, something like this. And the weather maps told me that it's clear weather today, which is usually not the best weather for landscape photography, but I think that I'm able to take one great shot there with these conditions. And I also will do some test shots of other places. I got out of my jacket meanwhile on the parking place. It showed something like around 0 degree, but when I walk now here, it's really steep up here. Yeah, so they are filled 25 degree. But look how wonderful it is. The sun is already coming up there. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm the only one who is hiking here in the moment. It's really, really fantastic. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, the sun is already coming up, but at the other side I can show you. Here the sun comes up on the mountains, but anyway, I think I will try to find something on this side, Because to be honest, this is not the first spot I have originally planned. Originally I wanted to stop 15 minutes earlier before the parking place, because I know there's a brook down in the valley and with some cascading waterfalls, and I wanted to watch for a cascading waterfall to take a photograph, but it was too dark. Absolutely no chance. I even didn't see the brook. It was too dark. So, but it doesn't matter. It's really fantastic here, and I think I will try to find a composition here and just make it a test shot, and let's see what I can get. In the moment I'm searching for such foreground elements, what could lead us into the picture. Yeah. What about this rock here? Looking more down to the lake, perhaps we could find anything of interest. Oh, this grass looks really fantastic. Yeah, it's burned out from the sun. Really fantastic. So now I found something of interest. I will use this rock here. I will show you. Come with me. I will use this rock here as leading element, leading us into the image. I have the yellow meadow as midground, also the lake is midground, and the distant mountains back there. The only problem in the moment is the sun is already really high up, so I have the sun up on the mountains already, what does not really fit to my image, but as already told before, it's only a test shot, so it's not really the biggest problem. Anyway, I will use exposure brackets because of the light up in the mountain. I want to see that I get the best out of the shot then. I also used a polarizer just to get rid of a little bit of reflections in the lake. It's not much because we have not direct sunlight here, but it's a little bit and looks a little bit better then. So now let's make the click. I don't use any NT filter because the water is really calm, and I really want to have a little bit of structure on it. And I think, let me have a look. I think, yeah, doesn't look all too bad. Not my best one, but great as a test shot. So, the sun has caught me already. We came out. Absolutely fantastic day. Look at this view. absolutely great. I'm not sure if you can. Here's the sun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. It's absolutely stunning.
Got to know you before you faded away. I got to know you, got to love you. Just keep on walking down to separate ways. I can show you, escaping your pain now. You break down, you're drained now. Your heart pounds, your lips move, your eyes shine. You lose it all.
Meanwhile, I'm up here now by the second lake. You should be able to see it behind me. It's absolutely amazing here up here. It's really absolutely amazing. And also the view down through the valley where I came is also absolutely, absolutely amazing. I think I will just sit down here, enjoy the place, and okay, I found another composition. Don't wonder all too much about my my tripod constellation, but it is tricky to get it exactly here where you want. So I have these two rocks in the foreground, which are leading us into the picture, and then it goes over to this path down here to the lake, and then back to the distant mountains. The question is now, the weather maps were right. We've got some high level clouds, and this is pretty good because now we could wait for the sun coming through, shining on our landscape here, and this could really look fantastic. Oh, I changed my hat. It has really got colder now, and I don't know if you see this, but sometimes there come a little spots from the sun through. I make some exposures. I don't have all too much time. I have to be down early enough to take my final photograph. It's the only one I really planned today, and I want to be early enough down at the other lake where we were already to get my shot. Yeah, it were nice. It were nice when the sun would come at the foot of this mountain. It could be. We only have a thin layer of clouds, and with these conditions, it always could be. It doesn't matter the daytime. It absolutely doesn't matter. Now, in the moment, it's around 1:30. We have noon. But when we have an overcasted situation here in the fore and mid-ground, and we get a little light on the mountains back, it gets really fantastic.
Got to know you before you faded away. I got to know you.
Now I have the sun there where I wanted it to have. I don't know if you can see this from here. I'm not sure. Yes, on the not on the foot of the mountain, but on the foot where the snow starts. This I meant before with the foot of the mountain. We don't see the foot of the mountain here, obviously, but there where the snow, where the lines go up to this triangle mountain. I think you can see it now, right? We have a light spot on the left beside this peak, and we have also a little light spot there where the lines go up to the mountain, and this is fantastic for this composition. What I do now is I take more exposures because the sunspots change so fast. This means there is a gap up in the air where the sunbeams come through, and then you have a spot anywhere in the landscape, but the clouds move, and so also the light spot moves, and you have to calculate a little bit when you look up in the sky, where are the gaps, or where could gaps come, and finally you get hopefully your sunspot there where you want to have it. And again, it's around 1 o'clock now, so it really doesn't matter all too much in which daytime you photograph, because many landscape photographers think they only can take great photographs early in the morning and or late in the evening. This is true. This is absolutely true. But you can also take great shots when you are out the whole day and you see that you get amazing light, and this is amazing light. Also when it's noon, it doesn't matter.
Got to know you before you faded away. I got to know you, got to love you. Just keep walking down to...
I'm already on my last location for this day, and I want to take the photograph what I've taken already as test shot a few weeks ago. I want to take it again. And in the moment we don't have direct sunlight, but I think this is not absolutely necessary. We have fantastic soft light given through the clouds up there and the sun. I will try to show you. I think this could work. And what I want to show you here is now when you want to take a photograph like this. We have lots of water here and a mountain back there. You have always the problem with the balance. So when you want to hang up a picture like this on your wall, and you hang it up like this, it may be that the water will run out of the frame, and your expensive floor of your living room is gone. So it's always a good idea to get the picture balanced. And what I did in this case, I'm not here on this hill, obviously with my setup. I'm down there. I will show you. Just going down there. What I've done is I found something like this hill. What is balancing my image. Here you see, it looks like one small lake now, and even if you hang up your image like this, water will not run out. My composition now is a little bit more down. Here I'm set up. So I will explain you the composition a little bit. We have this rock here in the foreground, what leads you into the image. It's all the lines here, you can see these lines are pointing to the midground, and you get your sight up to this lake behind there. It looks like a small lake, not so big as it really is, and then you see this fantastic mountain back there. Meanwhile, with snow covered, and now we hope for some changes of light. But to be honest, if the light would not change, I also were happy with this one, because I think this one were better for printing. I don't speak for Instagram. Perhaps it's in Instagram. It could be that a picture with a sunstar, with a bright sunstar, would look better. But on an image, what you hang on the wall, it would look better when you don't have such extreme energy in the picture. Now the sun comes always a little bit through. There are always some gaps up there in the clouds. Now we have the midground a little bit illuminated. Here is the second lake back there, and also the hills on the foot of the mountain back there. I make more exposures here now. It's tricky and difficult to say when it's perfect. So it's better to expose sometimes more. What a day! But I think I will wait anyway a little bit after the sun will drop, because you don't know how the conditions will change, and I don't have planned another shot, so why not staying here? It's the best option. Many times you don't get a better picture then, but sometimes you do.
On my way down, I took one more shot. Unfortunately, I was not able to vlog because everything happened so fast when the last sunbeams came through. I just threw down my rucksack, grabbed my camera and got this shot.
This was my first experience for a vlog, and I really have to say it made fun. I really enjoyed this day. I hope you also enjoyed, and if yes, I were really happy if you could subscribe to my channel. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.